So this is my diary. My diary that I started when I was about 14 years old. 14, 15, somewhere around there. Um and I'm reflecting. See, the from Dear Diary to Dear Me experience is not just something that brought me to this wonderful title. It's about my life. It's about how I moved from this date in this diary, August 30th. Yo, this is my S note. I have just taken around blank blank. So what? Because, and I went on and I went on and I went on. And then I was disappointed because the next day, after 2 pages of writing, I said, well, it didn't work. As you see, I'm still alive. See, I've been writing for a long time to try to understand who I was in this human experience. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But I know how difficult it is to grow and to evolve and to move through day to day processes. Yes, I was young, but that wasn't the first time or the last time. And my life started to change a lot when I was able to, in my 20s, talk and be and teach and be around other teenagers who were going through the same things as I was working with teenage runaway prostitutes. And I started to dedicate my life to service, to servicing the heart, to servicing hope, to servicing people who want to have a change. My whole life in the last 40 years has been developing the heart center, having positive psychology, counseling, social emotional development, sociology, psychology, human development, human services, nonprofit, education, all the things. And I've known that my spirituality, my purpose is to be here, to make a difference, to have a voice so that one person can hear, understand, and change their mindset by changing the way they see themselves. And to know that they have a purpose and that they are unconditionally loved, even if it's only from me and God. Divine love loves them. Dear Diary. I went from Dear Diary to Dear God to eventually Dear Me when it came to personal development. Dear Diary allowed me to release emotions. Dear God allowed me to blame and pray for change. But it wasn't until I said, Dear Me, is when not just decided, but I understood that the power of life is in my hands. Just the concept of law of attraction and spirituality and Christianity and Mus and being a Muslim from my mom. I mean, I have a lot of experience with different religions and different ways of expressing myself as a vessel of God. But here's the truth of my heart. I know that the discovery letter, the book, the ebook that I've written, changes lives. Let me grab it. This little book right here changes lives and perspective, one letter at a time. one letter at a time, because you are able to see yourself at a different rate and at a different understanding. You just have to give yourself a chance to reflect at a level of understanding and self awareness. And then when you project the life, the dream life that you want, the small increments that you take throughout a year, it will manifest some way, somehow. There's nothing that I have written that I truly desired with my heart and maintained that desire that has not come to pass. Only thing I can say is that I don't dream real big. I don't dream real big. I'm not the type of person who says, I want a $60 million home or 15 bedrooms or any of that. That's never been me. But I have spoken on stage, I have written a book, I have bought homes, I have raised my children. They are doing well and they are doing what they choose to do. I never put pressure on them. I never put pressure on anyone except for myself. And the pressure that I normally would put on myself tried to break me. That's why I learned and accepted my intuition as the guiding light of my life. Intuition helps the heart and allows the heart to hear the voice. Instructions also allows the mind to do. And when you have intuition with instructions, you're unstoppable. You're unbreakable. You evolve beyond anything, and everything just finds its way to you. This video is simple. It's easy. As I went through and to reflect, I just so happened to open that page, and my heart said, oh, 14-year-old me, 15-year-old me. You didn't know that your life would be so fulfilling. You just don't know everything. And you went through a lot, but you've touched thousands of families, thousands of children over your lifetime. My heart has always been big, sometimes too big, in my opinion. And when it breaks in pieces, not because of pain by itself, but more so of the disappointment of someone else. So I maintain that living our lives with integrity and intuition surpasses anything that we would want besides love, because we all need that, and we need community. Love and community and intuition. That's what I'm about. Those are my values. Those are the things that remind me to live and breathe. Those are the things that say and dictate for me that I am successful. That's why my business is called At Heart, because I have not just your greatest interest at heart, but I have my own. So this is a short video, but if you're open to the experience and being able to reflect and look at yourself a little bit differently, to open yourself up a little bit more to the possibilities, the infinite possibilities that are around you by using your intuition, then I invite you, from Dear Diary to Dear Me, which is also to Dear You, where you'll get the discovery letter and you will get the experience live on December 11th. And it's going to be powerful, and it's going to support you and shift you. I can promise you that. Within time, you will know when you reflect back to say, that was something. And now I understand. I see how I've grown. I see how I've evolved. And I see that I am in a better place than I ever thought I could be. This is Coach Hunt. I love you so much. And I have your greatest interest at heart. I love you. Bye.